Hey guys, have you ever been into a hangout or a meeting and the only person you know is the one who invited you to the hangout, or probably in a meeting one or two people are familiar and the rest are not familiar? Don't worry, I have ever been in that position, not once or not twice. And today we are going to talk about some of the questions you can ask to get to know each other, and also you can use them as an icebreaker so that you can feel the warmth of the others even if you literally do not know them or you have met them for the very first time. Hey, how are you all? Hello. It's a psych for me. How you doing? I hope you've been amazing. What are your highlights? Kindly you can tell me on my comment section. What has been how has your day been? How has your week been? I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I am doing amazing as well. Apart from baridi, you guys, are you feeling the cold I'm feeling? Well, I know probably some of you are not relating, but if already haitaki hasira, you need to be warm. You need to dress up warmly so that you cannot get a cold, but we still do this thing regardless, because we is loving to do this each and every time, and we enjoy doing this. So as you have heard, no, before I get to that point, I want first of all to say thank you so much to everyone who have subscribed to my channel. The beauty and what encourages me to keep on doing this is that in every upload I still get some subscribers, and that really encourages my soul so much. So thank you so much for all who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you for all who commit to watch. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments and everything else. And if you're here for the very first time, my name is Beth Mwaura, and this is another episode of my YouTube channel, and you can as well subscribe. I'd love you to subscribe. It's down there. You can also like this this episode if you will enjoy it, and if you have any comment towards it, if you have anything related to what I'm going to discuss today, you can share it on my comment section. And also, again guys, you can follow me on my Instagram page at Beth _ Mwaura 7, on my Facebook at Beth _ Mwaura 7, and on TikTok at Beth _ Mwaura. Yes, and thank you so much. So today, as you've heard earlier, we're going to talk about the questions you can ask so that you get to know each other, because I feel like we are done with those days where you used just to say, my name is Beth Mwaura, and probably you say if you're saved or not, you go class, uko form, probably, the little kind of introduction we had earlier. So right now I have been introduced to some of the questions that you can actually ask when you are you can ask when you are in a new place, or you have your friends over for hangouts and they come with their friends who you actually do not know them. There are questions you can ask to get to know each other. So yes, so head on to my first questions. Because I'm alone, I'll have to answer the questions alone, but the main point is you to get to know the questions you can ask, but I'll also answer them so that you guys can get probably how you can answer the questions, and so that it can be interesting, so that you can also know my opinions. First question: if you had a free ticket to travel anywhere in this world, where would it be? If you had a free ticket to travel anywhere in this world, where would it be and why? Well, I think I'd want to travel to, not I think, honestly, I'd want to travel to Disneyland in Paris. I was this old when I got to know there's actually a real place with all those buildings we see in animation, and people like us living in that place, and it's called Disneyland. It has a gate. I saw it on one of the celebrities' social media page and it was quite catching and interesting, and I'm like, I'd really want to be there, and see the fun in being in Disneyland. So there is where I'd be. So that was my first question. The second question is, if you were to be any character in a movie, which character would it be and why? If you were to be in any character in a movie, which character would it be and why? So far, for all the series and movies I've watched, there's one that has really been an amazing one. It's called Suits. If you have watched Suits, I know you know what I'm talking about. But if you do not know, you can still go check it out. It's an amazing series. And a character I'd want to be in that series is Donna. At first, I'd want to be Jessica, because Jessica is the owner of that farm, a law farm. She is the owner. She's a woman. She's black, and her character has been portrayed as confident with whatever she's doing. She is a supervisor. She knows what is being done where, she knows that it's not all the time. As the leader, you need to say yes to everything that your colleagues are doing. But again, I decided Donna, because Donna is a secretary in that movie, but later on in the series, she gets to be promoted. But she is one who like knits each and everyone together, and they are able to work together in harmoniously. And yeah, I think I'd want to be Donna, who is able to like really need each other and to help each other and to be there when they need my help. So I'd want to be Donna in Suits. But I hope you've gotten the question. Okay. So the other question is, if you were to go back to a certain age, which age would it be and why? I think I'd want to go back to my 18th birthday, because I feel like I did not mark my 18th birthday so well. So like I want to know what exactly I did in my 18th birthday, apart from the birthday party was there. It was amazing, and then I took my ID, and then I joined campus. Those are the things that marked my 18th birthday. But I think I'd really want to do a lot, and to do so much in my 18th birthday, so that I can be able to remember them in details. Like, this time of the year, my 18th year, I did this, to just be very specific and to do things that would really mean a lot to me. So the other one is, if you were to invite any visitor or celebrity to have dinner with you, who will it be and why? If you were to invite any visitor or celebrity to your dinner, to have dinner with you, that is, who will it be and why? My all-time person that I'd really want to have dinner with is Joyce Omondi. I don't know if you guys know her, but I'm pretty sure if you listen to her songs, you know her. She's Joyce Omondi. She's an artist, a Kenyan artist. She actually has composed some beautiful songs. Is one of them, which is my favorite, called Tumaini. You can go check it out on YouTube. And she is apparently the wife to Beth Mwaura, news anchor in Citizen TV. So I'd really want to host her, and probably her husband as well, to have dinner with me, so that we can have a little chat, get to know how she composes her songs, get to know the insights as she composes the songs, and get to know how basically she has been able to put her relationship in private, because honestly we got to know about the relationship I think I got to know it when they were getting married, and that really got me. And I'm like, interesting. That is a very nice thing, considering the fact that she got married to also a celebrity, but they still had been able to keep that private. That was really superb. So there's a lot we could catch up on. I love her character. She is just one amazing woman I'd want to have dinner with. So yeah, that's the other question. Another one is, if you were to choose between speaking all languages or speaking to animals, what would you pick and why? I repeat, if you were to choose between speaking all languages or speak to animals, what would you pick and why? I think I'd pick speaking to animals. Yep. I'd choose to speak to animals because I mean I think there's one language which unites us all, and that is English. And when you go to Swahili land, you speak Swahili. There's one language that really help us to communicate to even our brothers and sisters in the other countries, and that is English and Swahili. So if we have a common language, then why would I want to know their language? So I think I'd want to speak to animals. Imagine going to the zoo and telling lion or whatever that you meet around there, like, sit, and they sit. I do admire a lot when I see people's pet like obeying them. If you tell them, most especially cats and dogs, if you tell their dog to like kuja, they kuja. If you tell them to sit, they sit. If you tell them to eat, they eat. And you're just like, interesting. I have never had a pet, and it has nothing to do with me. I tried to have one, but my mom, akaifukuza huko nje because she's not a fan of either cats and dogs. So that's why I've never had a pet here. But probably when I get my place, I'd definitely want to have a pet, most especially cats. They're very beautiful. So I would choose to speak to all animals. Apparently that's the last question. If you were to give a title about your life, what will it be? Probably you want to write a novel, or you are writing a novel and you want to write about your life. What will it be and why? I think I'd want to call it Unmerited Favor. I think I'd want to call it that because I feel like my life has really been favor after favor. It's just things have been working out so well. So I'd probably name it Unmerited Favor or Grace, or Unconditional Love from God or something. Yeah, I'd really head on to that. But the question is, if you were to give a title about your life, what would it be? That's the question. And I think the last one I saw, I don't know if I can remember it. You ask, would you rather know one specific place really well, or would you rather have so many places you have been to in your mind, like you've not really gotten to know that place so well, but you've been there? But I think I'd really want to be in so many places because I love traveling. I'm not one person who gets really attached to a place. There are people who get attached to a place so much. So I'd really want to know so many places. I'm like, I've been there, I've been there, I've been there. Of course, I'd want to know a little bit of it, but it's not like so much like I only know that place peke. So yeah, that is the questions I had for you today. I hope you've gotten the questions. You can ask your friends when you go for a hangout, when you're in a meeting and you're wondering how to start the conversation before you get into what brought you into the meeting. You can have the question asked as you get to know each other. I hope, guys, you have liked this episode. I hope you have gotten the questions, and if you have, kindly do this for me. Give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that. If you have any other questions people can ask during a hangout, you can definitely leave it at my comment section. But from me to you guys is much love, and thank you so much for watching my episode. Till the next one, I love you guys. Take care.